Coming up on Zan TV is Spiritual Soulmates. Okay, now I know you've heard or you've talked to your friends and you say, well, she just keep picking the same person or the same type of abusive relationship over and over and over and over and over. And you say, why does that happen? Or maybe yourself, you've picked the same guy, the same type of guy, abusive guy. The first guy you dated, he was very abusive, and then you break up with him, and then 5 years later you meet another guy, completely different, but the same stuff keeps happening over and over and over and over. And I know you've seen this. I went through it myself. I picked the same guy. Oh, I'm talking not for 3 years, 4 years. I'm talking about for maybe like 20 years. Picked the same guy. I know this sounds crazy, and I know you're thinking, wow, look at her. You know that happened to you too. Same guy picked over and over and over. And I want to explain to you why that happens. Okay? So I did jot down a few notes. I just want to make sure that I cover everything. I want to give it to you the way Jesus gave it to me. Okay? So here's the thing. When you are dating, and I hate to use the word dating because, I really don't believe in dating at all, because dating, sidebar, dating is just this recreational dating. You date a guy, you become intimate with the guy, which you should not be doing because he is not your husband. He is not your husband. So, and then you date this guy, and then you become intimate with this guy, and then it breaks up, the relationship ends, and your heart broken, and you praying, ask the Lord to heal your heart. The Lord comes in, heals your heart, and several months later you meet another guy, and you start that crazy cycle all over again. That is not God's way. That is not the Lord's way. It's courtship, okay? Courtship is you meet somebody and you feel like you guys have some type of connection. There is no physical contact whatsoever, okay? So I just want to give you that little sidebar since we're talking about, dating or meeting someone and you're intimate with someone. So why you keep picking the same person over and over and over? Here's why. When you are having sex with someone, when you are becoming intimate with someone, sexually active with someone, first of all, this is sex. Sexual intercourse is a spiritual transaction. Now, somebody might be smoking a cigarette, they may be doing drugs, they may be doing this, but sex, and those things are wrong, those are all sins and they're all wrong. But sex is something else. That's something completely different. When you are having sexual intercourse with someone, this is a spiritual transaction is what you're doing. It's a spiritual transaction. And yeah, you may be having sex with this person and this is a physical act, but you need to understand what's happening in the realm of the spirit when you do this. Because whatever's happening in the realm of the spirit is controlling everything in this transaction and all your future sexual transactions. You need to understand that, okay? So, and I know I'm going in a little deep, but you guys can handle it because you want to know why I keep making these same mistakes. Why do I keep picking the same guy over and over? Why do I keep picking the guy that's jumping on me all the time? Why do I keep picking the guy that's cheating on me all the time? He doesn't want to commit, or all these different things. Why? Okay, so you've had sexual intercourse with this person. So let's talk about the realm of the spirit. Let's understand a few things about the realm of the spirit first. The realm of the spirit is everyone in the realm of the spirit, demons and angels. Everything in the realm of the spirit is ran by laws. There are laws, okay? It's all legality. Everything in the realm of the spirit is conducted by laws. Whose laws? What laws? God's laws. What God am I talking about? Let me make that clear. I'm talking about Jesus Christ. That is who I'm talking about, okay? So there's no error here. I'm not talking about Buddha. I'm not talking about what are the other ones? Oh, there's so many deities or whatever. I'm not talking about any of those because they're all idols and they're dead. So I'm not talking about a dead God. I'm talking about a God that's alive. And I'm talking about Jesus Christ. All right? Let's get that clear first. So, when you're talking about the realm of the spirit, this all legality. It's ran by laws, the laws of the kingdom. So, when you have sex with someone or this person or that person, you, first of all, if you were not married, you broke a law. You broke a spiritual law, okay? So you broke the law of the kingdom of heaven because those laws govern all things in all realms. Realm of the spirit, the realm of the natural, the physical realm, all ran by the laws of the kingdom. They are the laws that conduct and control everything. However, when you break those laws and fall outside of those laws, it's called sin. Okay? It's called transgression. It's called iniquity. Those things like that, okay? So, when you've had sex with someone and you weren't married, you broke a law. You broke the law. You committed a crime. A sin, it means a crime. You committed a crime, okay? So you broke the law, one of the laws of the kingdom, by having sex outside of marriage, which is called fornication. Okay. So, you broke that law. You committed fornication. So now, also, so you've had sex with this person. You were intimate with this person. If you were not married, you broke a law. Let's say you were married and the relationship didn't work and it ended and you went your way, he went his way, but then you meet another man and you marry him and the same thing happens again. What has happened is when you were intimate with that person, there was a spiritual transaction and the spirits or demonic forces, demonic demons that or spirits that were in them, you connected to them. It was like a soul tie was made. A tie was made there. A covenant was made at that time during that transaction right there. So you made a covenant with that spirit and that person. Okay? Even though the relationship ended, the covenant still exists. Because a covenant is a legal binding contract. And covenants are made through sexual intercourse. See what I'm saying? See, when you're being intimate with somebody, you think that you're just having sex, casual sex. No. Nothing could be further from the truth. That is a lie. There is no such thing as casual sex. That does not exist. It does not exist. You know, the media, they got it all over the TV. You know, oh, free sex, have free sex, you know, and or they talk about it so openly that it's okay to have sex outside of marriage, and you know, it's just do what you feel, do what feels good. Yeah, well, there's a price to pay for doing what feels good, okay? There's a price that you pay for that because now this relationship ended. You get into another relationship and the same things are happening again, whether there be abuse or whether he is, there's this poor communication or all these different things that are happening in the relationship that were negative, they were happening in the last relationship. This is why, because now you created a covenant with him, you picked up a spirit from him, and now it seeks out the same spirit in another person. Because you have this covenant with this person that did not end. Because covenants are not broken just because the relationship ended. The covenant continues. You can do some things to break the covenant. We're going to get into that later. But right now I want to explain to you exactly what happened when you were intimate with that person. Okay, so now you set up this covenant with him. Relationship ended, you're in a new relationship. How did you get in this relationship? Because that spirit that you picked up from that person seeks out the same type of spirit that you have now in you, seeks out the same type of spirit in another person. And so now, boom, that spirit in you sees that spirit in them, and now you're together with them, and the same cycle over and over and over and over and over. And it will continue like that. You'll continue to meet someone else, and then the same cycle over and over and over and over and over and over. But I'm going to tell you how to end that, okay? I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. This is Zan TV. Hello, I just want to take this time out to thank you for visiting the site, and I encourage you to leave your comments and your suggestions and even questions for me, and I will be sure to answer them right away. Remember, this is a journey of discovery for both of us. So go to the comment section throughout my site, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, and all of the things that we're talking about here, spiritual soul ties and how they are developed, how they come about, all of this stuff, I learned this because of all of the things that I went through in my own life. Like, oh gosh, there are so many stories. Which one can I tell you about? Let's see, I was in one relationship that was, the guy was always running around, cheating, not committing, just didn't want nothing. Just didn't want anything but to sleep with me. That's all. And then that relationship ended, and then the next 3-4 relationships were exactly the same way. They didn't want anything. I'm there, but it's nothing. I mean, it's absolutely nothing. I was in an abusive relationship where I got hit, and then after I stayed in that, oh my gosh, for so long. And then once that ended, I actually met another guy who seemed so nice. He was so sweet and just so kind, and was the same type of guy. Choking me, broke my nose with his head. Oh yeah, me. Yeah, it happened to me. Yeah, so that's how I can tell you about this stuff. I'm like, why does this keep happening? Why am I picking? It seems like I'm in the same relationship, like I've been in the same relationship for the last 20 years. How am I in the same relationship? Different guy, different face, same relationship. This is why. This is how this happens. So I don't want you to go through this, or if you are going through this, I'm going to help you to get out of this, what to do, give you some tools that can help you to break free. Okay? We'll be right back. This month on Zan TV, I talk about poor self-image and fears and how they were created in your life, and more importantly, how they follow you as you get older. For me, my poor self-image and fears caused me to compromise my values and put myself in physical danger. I want to tell you how you can remove these poor self-images and fear from your life and avoid making bad and compromising decisions in your life. So subscribe today at Zan TV. This is me, Zan.com. So on the next shows, you need to stay tuned, because we're going to talk about, we're going to go a little deeper into this subject of soul ties, those strongholds, those soul ties. We're going to go a little bit deeper. And I know you say, what do you mean we're going to go deeper? We went deep already. And I know we did. But I just need you to really understand what's happening to you and what is controlling everything going forward in the future relationships. So I need you to understand that. But we're going to go a little bit deeper, because I need you to really understand some other things that are going on. And we will talk in the next show coming up. We will talk about how to break them, how to break free. We need to know how to break free, right? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to go into really, really detail on what can break a covenant. What can break a soul tie? What can break a covenant? Because that's what that is. A covenant, which is a legal binding contract in the realm of the spirit. Okay? So we're going to go into detail about that. So you want to stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Watch the show so we can get more detail about that and you can break free. Okay? I'll see you next time. All right. This is Zan. Hi, this is Zan. I want to explain to you guys why I wear these gowns. I know you say, she's always got those ball gowns. She always has those ball gowns on. And I do. I love the ball gowns. They just make me feel so pretty. And, you know, there's a real reason other than they just make me feel pretty, because they do. I feel like Cinderella. I'm going to the ball, but the real reason why I wear these dresses is what I like to call beauty out of brokenness. Because this whole show is about brokenness and, you know, arriving at your own beauty. And I, like so many of you, I was so broken for so long. I mean, all through high school, most of my adult life, just very broken in my heart and my mind, emotionally distraught, hurt, just broken, damaged, so deeply damaged. And how, you know, how the Lord just rescued me and put me back together again. And He made me realize that I am beautiful after the brokenness. And He helped me to rediscover my own beauty, the beauty that He placed inside of me. He helped me to rediscover that. So I just wanted to share that with you. So you'll see me in lots of gowns. And hopefully at some point in your life, you'll put one of those ball gowns on too. And it'll make you feel just as beautiful as you really are.
Look at us, don't you see we've come so far? Yeah, we've come so far. 'Cause this is our world, and this is our time, and these are our plans. We're gonna let them shine. This is our place in the human race, and we won't stop dreaming. No, we won't stop dreaming. Standing at the crossroads, feeling how the wind blows. We can soar above the clouds. Every moment has a heartbeat, and every breath feeling so sweet. And who can say what happens now? 'Cause this is our world, this is our time, these are our plans. We're gonna let them shine. This is our place in the human race, and we won't stop dreaming. No, we won't stop dreaming. This is our world, and this is our time, and these are our plans. We're gonna let them shine. This is our place in the human race, and we won't stop dreaming. No, we won't stop dreaming. We won't stop dreaming.